President Droupadi Murmu will be on a 2-day state visit to North Macedonia. And to tell us more about the visit, we are joined today by Ambassador of India to Bulgaria and North Macedonia, Arun Kumar Sahu. Ambassador, welcome to DD India.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Let's start by talking about this visit, which is historic because it's the first by an Indian president to this country. What is on the agenda for the visit?
We established diplomatic relations with North Macedonia in 1995. And after that, this is the first ever presidential visit from either side. So this is actually a new beginning of, the visit. As I said, the visit itself is very, very significant. And expectations are very high because this is a new beginning and we are in a new century. And in a very, geopolitics which is evolving, which everybody knows. So, and North Macedonia is strategically and geographically located in a place which has more than 2,000 years of historical relation with us, through the spice route and travelers traveling from this part of the world and from our part of the world. And this is only a rejuvenation and rediscovering what we had in the past. And we hope that this will be the new beginning for overall, cooperation between India and North Macedonia. Not only North Macedonia, also the region of Southeast Europe. As you know, we have signed the India-EU FTA, and North Macedonia is also a EU candidate country, and someday, hopefully, they'll be also part of it. But being in the periphery sometimes also helps. So lots of expectation from both sides, politically, economically, in terms of culture, in terms of people-to-people contacts, all of that.
So like you said that North Macedonia right now is not a part of the European Union, but they do have duty-free access to the EU. Do you see investment opportunities for Indian businesses in North Macedonia as a gateway to Europe?
Yes, it is. Not only to Europe, also the Balkan region, Western Balkan region. And of course, in terms of corridor, if you see, it is from the Black Sea to the Mediterranean to the North Sea. So, it's very strategically located. And we hope that President will also be joined by a very strong business community of almost 40 of them. So that gives a signal that our businesses is ready and looking for opportunities where they can do trade and business.
So what would you classify as important pillars of the Indian-North Macedonian friendship? Because like you said, it is a reset in the relationship with this visit.
Historical, cultural, and if you see I think the mindset of people, there will be lots of similarities between how Indian thinks and how the North Macedonian think. And we have been very sensitive to education, culture and heritage, So I think our own traditions, I think those are important things. But besides that, of course, in the new age of artificial intelligence, of course, technology, India has, as you know, become one of the hub of information technology and new technologies. I think they will benefit. They have their own strength. So if we can make the combination, I think it will be very good for the new century of technology and innovation.
India and North Macedonia are both very old civilizations. Yeah. Historically, and we have a lot of respect for heritage and culture. So we spoke about the India-EU FTA, but other than that, this visit also shows that India is willing to engage with Europe on different fronts. It is not limited to just the European Union. Would you say that?
Yes. It's not only the EU 27. Yeah. It's beyond. Europe is beyond EU 27. So we take Europe as a landmass of all these countries and their strategic locations and their whatever advantage they have with us and whatever possibilities that we have, I think we want to explore all those.
Do you see potential for tourism, cinema, all these aspects for collaboration?
Oh, so much. Yeah. It's a very beautiful country.
Yes.
It's a drive. Its ecosystem is very, very beautiful. It's well preserved. Okay. And for Indian films, I think it's a very attractive place to. There are some South Indian films which have been shot here in the past. So hopefully, after President visits,
after the business
delegation, as a business see the potential. Yes. Hopefully, they will be more interested to shoot here.
Sir, like we spoke, there is a lot of potential in the future of this relationship, also with India and the Balkan region. What would be the areas that you would classify as important elements in the future for the relationship between the two countries?
Technology, health sector.
Okay.
Then you will have agriculture, biotechnology, and then you will have also automotive industry. IT, of course, is there. So tourism, as I said, there is lots of potential. Now many people in India don't know how North Macedonia is situated, and so I think there will be some energy into fuel into this relationship.
Thank you, Ambassador, for joining us on DD India, telling us more about the elements that make up the bedrock of the Indian-North Macedonian friendship. With camera person Jagmohan Pradhan for DD India, this is Jayanti Jha from Skopje, North Macedonia.